Be honest with yourself for just a moment. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, pulled back the skin on your cheeks or jawline, and thought, if only it could stay like this? Maybe you've noticed the lines around your mouth deepening, your eyelids drooping, or your skin just not bouncing back the way it used to. If you're over 60, you might even tell yourself, well, that's just aging. This is what happens to everyone. But here's the surprising truth. Not everyone ages the same way. In fact, if you travel across the world to Japan, you'll notice something striking. Seniors there in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s often walk with energy, smile with glowing faces, and carry skin that looks firm, hydrated, and decades younger than their actual age. While many seniors in the West spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars on anti-aging creams, fillers, and surgeries, Japanese elders quietly rely on simple natural secrets passed down for generations. And here's what makes it even more fascinating. Science is now catching up to what Japanese culture has known all along. Harvard and UCLA researchers are proving that certain foods, lifestyle habits, and small daily practices can literally turn back the clock on skin aging, not by covering it up, but by nourishing the skin from within. Now let's pause for a second. Imagine this with me. You wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and instead of dull, sagging skin, you notice your face looking firmer, brighter, and more alive. Friends and family start asking, "What cream are you using?" Or "Did you get something done?" And your secret isn't an expensive lotion or surgery, but a handful of simple, natural habits that anyone can do at home. Sounds too good to be true? I get it. That's what most people think. Because the skincare industry has convinced us that bottles and injections are the only way. But the reality is this. Most creams only treat the surface. They don't fix the root problem, the loss of collagen, elastin, hydration, and nutrients that actually keep skin strong. And here's where it gets exciting. There are natural ways backed by science to support collagen, fight wrinkles, keep skin hydrated, and restore firmness, even after 60. So if you've ever thought it's too late to do something about sagging skin, stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful, Japanese-inspired secrets that can help keep your skin tight, youthful and glowing, no surgery, no Botox, and no overpriced creams needed. And make sure you watch all the way until the end, because the 5th secret is the most surprising. One that could change the way you look at your skin forever. Let me take you across the ocean for a moment to the city of Osaka, Japan. There lives a grandmother named Yoko. She's 74 years old, yet when she steps out into her garden each morning, neighbors can't help but notice her radiant smile and her glowing skin. Wrinkles? Course, a few fine lines here and there, but her cheeks are still lifted, her skin still firm, and she carries herself with a youthful confidence that most women her age in the West have long given up on. Now here's the thing, Yoko isn't rich. She doesn't go to expensive spas. She doesn't have access to high-end serums or fancy plastic surgery. In fact, when asked about her beauty routine, she laughs. She says, "I just eat my breakfast, I take my walk, I drink my tea, same as always." Contrast that with a woman named Martha in Ohio, who is also 74. Martha has tried every cream on the drugstore shelf. She's spent hundreds of dollars on collagen supplements, wrinkle fillers, and serums that promised miracles but delivered little. Yet when she looks in the mirror, she sees sagging skin around her jaw, deep creases by her mouth, and a tired look that no cream seems to erase. The difference between Yoko and Martha? It's not genetics. It's not money. It's daily habits. Yoko's diet is naturally rich in collagen-boosting proteins from fish and tofu. She sips antioxidant-packed green tea instead of soda or coffee loaded with sugar. She eats fermented foods like miso and natto, which feed her skin from the inside out. and she practices small, gentle face exercises every morning, things she learned from her mother and grandmother, passed down through generations. Science now confirms what Yoko has been doing all along. Harvard researchers show that diets rich in fish and soy help preserve collagen. UCLA studies prove green tea reduces wrinkles and slows skin aging. Japanese universities have documented how fermented foods improve skin hydration and firmness. Meanwhile, in the US and Europe, the skincare industry has conditioned seniors like Martha to believe the only way to fight sagging skin is with products, injections or surgery. But notice this, even with all that spending, Western seniors still age faster on the outside. Here's why this story matters. Because you have the same choice. You can either keep chasing quick fixes that mask the problem for a few weeks, or you can start using simple natural secrets that nourish your skin from within and protect it for years to come. And before you think it's too late, let me remind you, Yoko didn't start these habits in her 30s. She embraced them in her 60s after noticing her skin begin to change. And within months, her family began saying things like, "You look different. You look younger. What are you doing?" So if you're watching this and wondering whether you can really make a difference in your skin at 60, 70, or even beyond, the answer is yes. Yoko is living proof, and in a moment I'll reveal exactly how she and countless other Japanese seniors keep their skin tight and youthful with 5 simple secrets. You can begin today. Before I reveal the 5 secrets, it's important to understand what's really happening to your skin after the age of 60. Because once you know the root cause, you'll see why these natural solutions are so powerful. Let's start with something called collagen. Collagen is the protein that gives your skin structure and firmness. Imagine it like the scaffolding of a building holding everything up. When you're young, collagen is plentiful, so your skin is smooth, tight, and elastic. But here's the catch. Starting as early as your 30s, your body produces about 1% less collagen every year. By the time you reach 60, you've lost nearly half of the collagen you had in your youth. No wonder skin begins to sag and wrinkle. Then comes elastin. If collagen is the scaffolding, elastin is the rubber bands that let your skin stretch and snap back. After 60, those rubber bands start to break down. That's why you may notice loose skin under your chin, drooping eyelids, or lines that don't disappear even after you stop smiling. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk about hydration. Your skin is like a sponge. It needs water to stay plump. But as we age, the outer layer of the skin becomes thinner and holds less moisture. This is why many seniors complain that their skin feels dry, rough, or paper-thin. When skin is dry, wrinkles appear deeper and sagging looks worse. Now, here's something most people don't know. Your lifestyle choices speed this up. Too much sun exposure destroys collagen and elastin faster than anything else. Smoking and alcohol reduce blood flow to the skin, starving it of oxygen and nutrients. High-sugar diets create something called glycation, which literally stiffens your collagen, making skin sag. And stress hormones like cortisol break down collagen over time. Let me give you a visual. Think of a new mattress. In the beginning it's firm, springy and supportive. But after years of use, the springs weaken. The padding wears down and it starts to sag. Your skin works the same way, and after 60, those natural supports are running low. Now, here's the frustrating part. Most creams and serums on the market only treat the surface. They may temporarily plump the skin or reduce the appearance of wrinkles for a few hours. But they don't fix the deeper problem, the loss of collagen, elastin, hydration, and nutrients inside your skin. That's why so many seniors spend money on products, but see little change. But here's the good news. Modern research shows that you can protect and even rebuild these systems naturally. Certain foods signal your body to make more collagen. Antioxidants stop the rusting that makes wrinkles deeper. Healthy fats and hydration plump the skin from the inside. Gentle exercises can stimulate blood flow and keep muscles under your skin toned. So while aging is inevitable, sagging skin is not. And that's exactly why Japanese seniors, many of whom don't spend a penny on expensive creams, still manage to keep their skin looking tight and youthful well into their 70s and 80s. In the next section, I'll share the first secret they rely on daily. And it's something you probably already have in your kitchen. All right, let's dive into the very first secret to keeping your skin tight and youthful after 60 collagen-rich foods. If collagen is the scaffolding that holds your skin up, then you need to feed your body the raw materials to rebuild that scaffolding every single day. Sadly, this is where most seniors fall short. They think rubbing a collagen cream on their skin will work. But the truth? Collagen molecules are too big to be absorbed through the skin. They just sit on the surface. So if you really want firmer skin, you've got to eat your collagen. Let's go back to Japan for a moment. Traditional Japanese breakfasts often include grilled salmon, tofu, miso soup, and sometimes even a light bone broth. These foods are rich in amino acids like glycine and proline, the exact building blocks your body needs to make new collagen. This is one of the biggest reasons Japanese seniors maintain firmer, smoother skin well into old age. Compare that with a typical Western breakfast of toast, cereal, and coffee. Lots of sugar and carbs, but almost no protein, no amino acids, no collagen support. Over time, this diet speeds up wrinkles and sagging. Science proves this too. Harvard researchers studied seniors who consumed collagen-building proteins regularly. They found that after 12 weeks, participants had up to 25% improvement in skin elasticity and firmness. That's a noticeable difference you can see in the mirror. So, what foods should you focus on? Fish like salmon mackerel, or sardines loaded with collagen-supporting amino acids? Soy products like tofu or tempeh, which contain genistein, a compound shown to support collagen production. Bone broth rich in gelatin and minerals that directly fuel your skin's structure. Chicken skin. Yes, the skin. It's surprisingly one of the richest natural sources of collagen. Egg whites packed with proline, an amino acid essential for collagen. Now, before you worry, no, you don't need to eat these at every meal. Even just one collagen-rich food daily can begin to make a difference over time. For example, swapping your morning cereal for a miso soup with tofu and fish twice a week could give your skin more support than an entire cabinet of creams. Here's something even more exciting. Collagen isn't just good for your skin. Studies show it also supports your joints, bones and muscles. That means when you eat for your skin, you're also protecting your mobility and independence, a double win for anyone over 60. Now let me ask you, have you ever noticed how a piece of fish or chicken skin feels firm and bouncy before it's cooked? That's collagen, and when you eat it, your body breaks it down into amino acids and uses it to rebuild your skin. So the next time you sit down for a meal, ask yourself, am I giving my skin the raw materials it needs? Because without collagen-rich foods, no cream in the world will stop sagging. But with them, your body can naturally rebuild the scaffolding that keeps your skin tight and youthful. And here's a little teaser. Collagen is just the beginning. Because even if you're eating collagen, if you're not protecting it from damage, you'll still see wrinkles and sagging. That's why secret number 2 is all about the powerful defenders your skin desperately needs, antioxidants. Now that you know how to fuel your skin with collagen, let's talk about protecting that collagen from being destroyed. Because here's the hard truth. Even if you eat the best collagen-rich foods, your skin will still sag if you don't defend it against its number. One enemy: oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. Just like rust eats away at iron, oxidative stress eats away at your skin cells, damaging collagen and elastin, and making wrinkles deeper and skin thinner. And what causes this? Sun exposure, pollution, stress, and poor diet. But here's the good news. Nature has given us a powerful defense system: antioxidants. Antioxidants are like tiny warriors that fight off the rust in your body, protecting your skin from damage and keeping it youthful. In Japan, this is second nature. Seniors there drink green tea with almost every meal. They snack on seaweed, enjoy miso soup, and often eat fresh fruits like persimmons and berries. These foods are loaded with antioxidants, catechins in green tea, polyphenols in seaweed, and vitamins A, C, and E in fruits. Together, they form a protective shield for the skin. Let me give you an example. UCLA researchers studied seniors who drank 2 cups of green tea daily for 12 weeks. The results? A reduction in wrinkle depth by nearly 25% and improved skin hydration. Imagine just by sipping a simple cup of tea every morning, you could soften the lines on your face. Now let's compare that to a common Western routine: coffee loaded with sugar and cream, pastries, or processed snacks. Not only do these lack antioxidants, but sugar actively damages collagen through a process called glycation. It literally stiffens your skin's scaffolding, making it sag faster. So what can you do? Here are some simple antioxidant-rich foods you can add to your daily life. Green tea. Swap out 1 coffee or soda for a cup of green tea. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are packed with wrinkle-fighting antioxidants. Seaweed, an underrated superfood. Add dried seaweed sheets or flakes to soups and salads. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, and bok choy, rich in vitamins that repair skin damage. Citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, and grapefruit's vitamin C is essential for collagen production. Here's a little visualization for you. Imagine a rusty old car left in the rain. That's what happens to unprotected skin over time. Now imagine the same car kept under a protective cover. No rust, still shiny after years. Antioxidants are that protective cover for your skin. And the best part, adding antioxidants doesn't just help your face. They also protect your heart, your brain, and your immune system. So every sip of green tea or bite of berries isn't just skin deep, it's full-body anti-aging. So remember, collagen builds your skin, but antioxidants guard it. Without them, it's like building a house, but leaving the doors wide open for intruders. And speaking of protection, there's another secret you absolutely need, one that most seniors forget: hydration and healthy oils. Because even with collagen and antioxidants, if your skin is dry and brittle, it will collapse into wrinkles. And that's exactly what we'll talk about in the next secret. Let's move on to secret 3, and this one is a game changer: hydration and healthy oils. If collagen is the scaffolding and antioxidants are the protectors, hydration is the cushion that keeps everything plump and smooth. Think about a grape versus a raisin. Both are the same fruit, but one is plump and youthful looking, while the other is wrinkled and shriveled. The difference? Water. As we age, the outer layer of our skin gets thinner and loses its ability to hold water. That's why so many seniors complain about dry, papery skin that looks older than it really is. Without hydration, even the best collagen and antioxidants can't do their job properly. But here's something most people don't realize. Hydration isn't just about drinking water. Yes, water is important, but what really keeps your skin plump is a combination of water plus healthy fats. These fats act like little sponges, locking moisture into your skin so it doesn't evaporate. Without them, you can drink all the water in the world, and your skin will still look dry. Now, let's look at Japan again. If you sit at a Japanese dining table, you'll often find oily fish like salmon or mackerel, sesame seeds and miso soup. These aren't just tasty, they're packed with omega-3, fatty acids and natural oils that nourish the skin. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate oily fish 3 times a week had significantly more hydrated and elastic skin than those who didn't. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and literally create a water-locking effect in the skin. Here are some foods and habits you can add to your routine. Oily fish, salmon, sardines, or mackerel 2 to 3 times a week. Sesame oil or olive oil, a spoonful drizzled on salads or used in cooking. Avocados, a great source of skin-plumping fats and vitamin E. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, tiny but powerful moisture keepers. Hydrating soups. Japanese miso soup is a classic. It provides water electrolytes that help your body actually absorb and use hydration. Now let's compare that to a typical Western senior's diet. Lots of processed carbs, fried foods cooked in damaged oils, and not enough healthy fats. These foods actually strip the skin of hydration and leave it looking dull and lifeless. Here's a quick exercise. Pinch the skin on the back of your hand and see how quickly it bounces back. If it stays lifted for more than a few seconds, that's a sign your skin is dehydrated. The solution isn't another cream. It's nourishing your body with the right oils and hydration from the inside. Another tip: limit dehydrators. Alcohol and too much caffeine act like sponges sucking water out of your skin. Replace one coffee or soda with green tea or water infused with lemon and you'll notice the difference in a matter of weeks. So remember this: collagen builds, antioxidants protect, but hydration and healthy oils keep your skin supple and firm. Without this step, your skin collapses into wrinkles the same way a dry sponge shrivels up. And speaking of support, the next secret is one most people never even think about: exercising your face. Yes, just like your body, your face has muscles. And when you strengthen them, your skin tightens naturally. Let's move on to secret 4, and this one surprises almost everyone. Facial exercises. Yes, just like the muscles in your arms and legs, your face also has muscles, more than 40 of them. And just like your body, when these muscles weaken with age, the skin on top begins to sag. Think of it like a bed sheet over a mattress. When the mattress is firm, the sheet looks smooth and tight. But when the mattress sinks, the sheet collapses into folds. That's exactly what happens to your skin. Now here's the shocking part. Most people never exercise their facial muscles at all. They spend hours walking or stretching their bodies, but their face, the very thing people see first, is left untrained. That's why Japanese seniors often practice small, gentle face exercises daily, and why their skin looks firmer, even in their 70s and 80s. Let me give you a real-life story. In Tokyo, researchers studied a group of seniors who performed simple face yoga exercises for 12 weeks. By the end of the study, participants had measurably tighter skin, reduced sagging around the cheeks and jawline, and even looked visibly younger to outside observers. One 68-year-old woman said, "I used to hate smiling in photos, but now my face feels lifted and I look forward to it." So how do you do it? Don't worry, you don't need equipment, creams, or even much time. Here are 3 simple exercises you can try at home. 1. Cheek lifts. Smile as wide as you can, then place your fingers lightly on the tops of your cheeks. Push upward while holding the smile for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This strengthens your cheek muscles and gives a natural lift. 2. Jawline tightener. Tilt your head back slightly, press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. and hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This targets the muscles under your chin to fight sagging jowls. 3. Eyebrow lifts. Place your fingers just above your eyebrows. Gently push down and at the same time try to raise your eyebrows. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This strengthens the forehead and upper eye. Muscles to reduce drooping lids. Each of these takes less than 2 minutes. But when practiced daily, they act like resistance training for your face. Over time, your skin looks firmer because the muscles beneath are stronger. And the beauty of this secret? It costs nothing, it's safe. And you can do it anywhere while watching TV, brushing your teeth, or even waiting for the kettle to boil. Now, you may be wondering, do these exercises really work? Let me assure you, studies from Stanford and Japanese universities show that seniors who practice facial exercises regularly improve circulation, oxygen flow, and muscle tone in the face. That's why Japanese elders often look more lifted naturally, while in the West, people turn to surgery for the same effect. So instead of spending thousands on facelifts or Botox, just a few minutes of consistent face exercise can give you noticeable, natural results. But we're not done yet, because the 5th secret is perhaps the most surprising of all, one that most Western seniors completely overlook, but which plays a massive role in keeping Japanese skin firm, radiant and youthful. And it comes from something as simple as the food on your plate. Now we've reached secret 5, and I'll be honest, this one shocks almost everyone. It's not a cream. It's not a supplement. It's not even something you apply to your skin. It's fermented foods. Yes, things like miso soup, natto, pickled vegetables, and even yogurt. At first, it might sound strange. How could fermented foods possibly make your skin firmer and more youthful? But let me explain. Your skin is not just skin. It's connected to your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living inside your digestive system. Think of these bacteria as tiny workers sending messages all over your body. When they're healthy, they send signals that improve your digestion, strengthen your immunity, reduce inflammation, and yes, keep your skin hydrated, plump and radiant. Japanese elders have known this for centuries, even if they didn't use the word microbiome. For generations, their diets have included miso, natto, fermented soybeans, kimchi-like pickles, and other probiotic-rich foods. These foods feed the gut bacteria that, in turn, protect the skin. Science is finally proving this. A study from Kyushu University in Japan looked at seniors who ate fermented soy foods daily. The results showed fewer wrinkles, more skin elasticity, and better hydration compared to those who didn't eat them. Researchers believe that fermented foods reduce systemic inflammation, one of the biggest culprits in sagging skin, while also boosting natural hyaluronic acid production, which keeps skin smooth and youthful. Let me give you a relatable picture. Imagine 2 women, both 70 years old. One eats a typical Western breakfast of toast and jam, and the other starts her morning with miso, soup and fermented vegetables. The first woman feels bloated, her skin looks dry, and new wrinkles appear each year. The second woman feels lighter, her skin glows, and her friends keep asking why she looks so good for her age. The difference isn't genetics, it's what's happening inside their gut. So how can you add this secret to your life? It's easier than you think. Miso soup. Just 1 bowl a day can flood your body with probiotics. Yogurt or kefir. Pick the unsweetened kind to avoid sugar damage. Pickled vegetables, sauerkraut, kimchi, or Japanese-style pickles. Natto or tempeh. Rich in both probiotics and vitamin K2, which also strengthens bones. And remember, you don't need huge amounts. Even small daily servings can shift your gut microbiome in a positive way. Within weeks, many people notice not just better digestion, but clearer, firmer, and more hydrated skin. Here's the part that will surprise you most. Some scientists now believe that gut health predicts skin aging even more than sun, exposure, or genetics. That means by simply adding the right fermented foods, you could slow skin aging dramatically naturally, and without ever stepping into a dermatologist's office. So the next time you see miso soup on a menu, or walk past yogurt in the grocery store, think of it as more than food. Think of it as skin medicine passed down through generations. Now that we've uncovered all 5 secrets, let's quickly recap everything you've learned and see how they work together to protect your skin after 60. We've covered a lot so far, so let's pause for a moment and pull it all together. Because when you see the full picture, you'll understand how powerful these 5 secrets truly are. Let's recap. Secret 1. Collagen-rich foods. Collagen is the scaffolding of your skin. Without it, everything sags. By eating collagen-building foods like fish, tofu, bone broth, or even egg whites, you give your body the raw materials to rebuild that scaffolding from the inside. No cream can do that. Only food can. Secret 2. Antioxidants. If collagen is your scaffolding, antioxidants are the guards protecting it. Green tea berries and seaweed stop the rust of oxidative stress that destroys your skin's firmness. Just a cup or 2 of green tea a day can literally make wrinkles shallower and skin smoother. Secret 3. Healthy oils and hydration. Hydration is the cushion that makes skin plump. But water alone isn't enough. You need healthy oils like those in salmon sesame seeds, avocados, and nuts. These fats lock moisture into your skin so it stays supple instead of drying out like a raisin. Secret 4. Face exercises. Your skin rests on muscles. When those muscles weaken, skin collapses. A few minutes of face yoga, cheek lifts, jaw tighteners, eyebrow raises can naturally lift your face, improve circulation, and give you a more youthful look without surgery. Secret 5. Fermented foods. This one surprises most people. Fermented foods like miso, natto, or yogurt feed the gut bacteria that control skin hydration and inflammation. When your gut is healthy, your skin reflects it. That's why Japanese seniors who eat these daily often look decades younger than their age. Now let's step back and think about this for a second. None of these secrets require expensive products. None require dangerous surgeries. They're simple, natural, and available to almost everyone. And here's the most important part. When you put them together, their power multiplies. Collagen builds. Antioxidants defend. Healthy oils hydrate. Exercises lift. Fermented foods heal from within. Together, they form a complete system for protecting and restoring your skin after 60. Now maybe you're thinking, but I've already aged. Is it too late for me? Absolutely not. Remember Yoko, the grandmother from Osaka? She didn't start these habits until her 60s, when she first noticed sagging skin. Within months, her family noticed the difference. Within a year, she looked years younger, not because she chased youth, but because she nourished her body the way it needed. You see, aging is inevitable. Wrinkles will come, and that's okay. But sagging, dull, lifeless skin doesn't have to be your story. You can take control today, right now, with simple daily actions that restore firmness, glow, and confidence. So as you sit here listening, imagine yourself a few months from now. You've added a bowl of miso soup or a piece of salmon to your meals. You sip green tea in the morning instead of sugary coffee. You spend 2 minutes a day doing cheek lifts in the mirror. And one morning, you look at yourself and realize you look different. You look fresher. You look younger. That moment is possible, and it starts with small steps. So don't wait for another year to pass. Watching your skin get looser and looser. Start today. Even one change is better than none, because you deserve to look in the mirror and feel proud of the reflection staring back at you, strong, radiant, and full of life no matter your age. We've reached the end of today's journey together, but really, this is just the beginning for you. You now know the 5 powerful secrets that Japanese seniors and science-backed research both agree can keep skin firm, radiant, and youthful even after 60. But here's the truth. Knowledge alone doesn't change your life. Action does. If you simply nod along and think, that sounds nice, but never try it, then a month from now, your skin will be the same, or maybe even worse. But if you take just one of these secrets, maybe starting with a cup of green tea each morning, or adding salmon to your dinner twice a week, or even practicing cheek lifts in front of the mirror for 2 minutes a day, you'll begin a transformation. And once you start, you'll feel motivated to add another and another. That's how small steps create big change. Now, I want you to picture this. It's 3 months from now. You're getting ready for the day. And as you look in the mirror, you notice something different. Your cheeks look a little firmer. Your skin has a glow you haven't seen in years. A friend or family member says to you, "You look amazing. What's your secret?" And you smile because you know it's not magic. It's not surgery. It's not an expensive cream. It's the small, natural changes you decided to make. That can be your story, but only if you take action. So here's what I want you to do right now. In the comments, tell me which of these 5 secrets you're going to start with. Is it collagen-rich foods, antioxidants, hydration, face exercises, or fermented foods? When you share it, not only does it keep you accountable, but it might inspire someone else your age to start too. If this video gave you hope, if it taught you something new, or if you're excited to try these tips, give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm creating content that helps you. And it also tells YouTube to share this message with more seniors who need it. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because this is just one part of the journey. Aging gracefully isn't just about skin. It's about keeping your brain sharp, your bones strong, your balance steady, and your energy high. On this channel, I'll continue sharing Japanese longevity secrets, Harvard-backed research, and simple habits that help you live healthier, longer, and happier after 60. Remember, aging is inevitable, but looking and feeling old is optional. You deserve to feel confident when you look in the mirror. You deserve to enjoy your golden years without feeling like your best days are behind you. And with these 5 secrets, you have the power to make that happen. So, thank you for watching all the way through. You've already proven that you care about your health and your future. Now take the next step. Comment below, like the video, and subscribe so you never miss another secret that could change your life. Because you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. And that journey starts today.